That's entirely possible now. At number 6, one that I am unbelievably pleased about. ARMS. With 2.01 million units sold, it really is encouraging to see this, because even though, yes, it's a Nintendo franchise, it is a brand new Nintendo franchise, and one that arguably doesn't necessarily appeal to a very broad audience. I mean, yeah, visually, maybe, but even so, it's a fighting game with motion controls, and it managed to sell 2 million units. I'd say that's really ruddy good. Considering that a lot of recent Nintendo efforts, you know, in regards to new IPs like Dylan's Rolling Western, and there's another one that I can't think of right now. Oh yeah, codename Steam. They were fun games, but they didn't really capture people's attention, and they didn't really do all that well. Even though they were officially Nintendo, they just didn't really seem to gel with people, and I'm really pleased to see ARMS has, because I love me some ARMS. At number 5, it's 1-2 Switch with 2.45 million units sold. Part of me is surprised that it sold that many, and part of me is surprised that it didn't sell more. I don't know, it sort of feels like the Switch's equivalent of Wii Sports, which is not the first time that comparison has been made, not even by me, I don't think, but even so, it does sort of, it's that sort of mini-game focus, you know, no real depth, just sort of pick up and play kind of thing to try and attract the casual market, which is fine, but even so, it's, I don't know, it's not really my thing. The asking price for it at launch really was quite steep, and it still is, to be honest, but I suppose if you're targeting the casual audience and they, you know, not wishing to sound rude but don't know any better when it comes to the value of a game, then I suppose you could get to 2.45 million. I don't know. I'm just a bit surprised that it sold that many. Then in number 4, absolutely deserves it, Splatoon 2 with 6.76 million. That is a big leap. That's over 4 million more than 1-2 Switch. In fact, it's nearly 3 times as many. That's crazy. Obviously another relatively new Nintendo franchise, and one that has clearly struck a chord with people, as it did with the original, and Splatoon 2 is just better in every way, to be honest. So, am I surprised? No. Am I pleased? I'm so pleased. Then all the way down at number 3, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with 9.32 million units sold. Now, don't get me wrong at all, 9.32 million is more games than I could sell, but even so, considering how many people are talking about it, I thought it would be more. Maybe I just have ridiculous expectations, I don't know. Now, judging from what we've got, this isn't including the Wii U version, so this is 9.32 million only on the Switch, which is fine because it's the best version. So it may well be that with Wii U figures, then it sort of bumps it up a bit. But even so, you know, it's practically 10 million. That is absolutely fantastic, and it is more than deserving of that. And to be honest, it deserves more. And no doubt over the course of the Switch's life, it will get more. I really wouldn't be surprised if we were seeing 15 million by the time that the Switch is over. Then at number 2, with 10.35 million sold, it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This deluxe version for the Switch has been out just over a year, but of course there was the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii